The first 3 episodes of The Boys spin-off Gen V is now streaming on Amazon Prime, and let me tell you, it is bloody good. No, like actually bloody and good. I've been eagerly awaiting this series to premiere, and it is what I expected and so much more. They wasted no time getting into the action and the drama. It's not surprising because it's from The Boys universe, so we expected nothing less. If you haven't seen the first episode, warning, major spoilers ahead. The show kicks off 8 years into the past, and we're introduced to Marie, her mum, her dad, and her sister. She suddenly starts feeling pain, which was actually her powers starting to develop. In its first 2 minutes, the show kicks off with a bang, an emotional one. Marie accidentally kills her mum, and to make matters worse, she also kills her dad. If there's one thing we can all agree on, is The Boys creators knows how to hook an audience. This scene is sad and unexpected, because I know people would start blowing up as we got deeper into the episode, but I didn't expect it to start happening the first 2 minutes of the show. We're now in present day, with Marie in what seems to be her foster home. Here, we see her training, and her powers are interesting. In this scene, after doing all of that, she seemed drained and tired, which makes sense because the blood is coming out of her. In much happier news, she gets admitted to Godolkin University, and she also has dreams of becoming the first black woman in the 7.
I'm never coming back.
It's her first day of school, and she meets her roommate Emma, who has the ability to shrink. We're then introduced to Luke, also known as Golden Boy, and he has fire powers. Next, we're introduced to Andre, and he has what seems to be telekinetic powers. And then we're also introduced to Kate, who we'll later find out has compulsion powers. And last but not least, Jordan, who has shapeshifting powers, and later in the episode, we also learn they're indestructible. We move over back to Marie, and her first day of school takes a terrible turn when she learned she was rejected from the crime-fighting school and is placed in the performing arts school. She tries to negotiate her way out, but unfortunately she was not successful.
Performing arts is a fine program. You could be on Dancing with the Stars.
A strange guy comes running by her, who's being chased by security guards. We quickly learned he had super strength because he was not going down without a proper fight. Andre and Marie intervenes and takes him down when he shouts,
"I'm not going back to the fucking woods!"
He's then brought back to his prison cell, begging not to be there. This raises a lot of questions, such as, what is the woods? And is this another experiment with Compound V? It's too early to determine what they do at this secret prison cell, but what we can guess is that they're probably trying to duplicate these kids' powers. If not that, they're trying to amplify them, make them stronger, or simply experimenting with a different form of Compound V. We move over to Luke, and we learn he's being drafted in the 7 as a new member with no recruitment, no tests, and no training. However, he seems confused, as this might not be something he wanted or even dreamed of.
You remember what I told you?
You said that I'd be bigger than Homelander.
Did I?
We're at a night out with Kate, Luke, Andre, and Marie, but unfortunately, this night takes a tragic turn. When Andre accidentally hits someone, and she starts bleeding out, Marie decides to stay and save the woman.
She's alive.
This could possibly be the start of her superhero journey, or maybe not. Professor Brinks decides someone needs to take the fall for what happened, and it's going to be Marie. Unfortunately, he has no choice, and he decides to expel her. Throughout the episode, Luke has been having visions of a boy in the woods, who we can assume is his brother. We can also assume that he was most likely taken and now a prisoner of the place called the Woods. Marie encounters Luke burning Professor Brink to crisps, Luke decides to go on a killing spree to take Marie out. Instead, Jordan steps in, and here we learn more about their powers.
Luke? Hey, take it easy.
Andre manages to calm Luke down, but after, Luke decides to take his own life. The first 3 episodes of the new Gen V show on Prime Video makes it clear that these young superheroes at Godolkin University are in trouble. They do crazy things and the show doesn't hold back. It's like The Boys, but with college students. The main character, Marie, wants to control her dangerous powers. She does not fit in at Godolkin because she's at a different school for performing arts and not the one she's supposed to be in for crime fighting. The university is a smaller version of the problems in The Boys, like superheroes being too proud and the company vault being shady. Gen V deals with issues like kids being turned into superheroes without having a choice. We see the young superheroes struggling with their powers and how these parents and vault forced them into it. The show is about how they're exploited and used. The show has many unique characters with special abilities. Some standout performances include Marie's roommate Emma, who can change her size, Andre, who can bend metal, but feels overshadowed by his famous superhero dad. Other characters like Kate and Luke show that they're not just stereotypes, but are real people with real problems. From the very start, Gen V is fast-paced and does not waste any time. The first episode is exciting and explores the secret of Godolkin without getting too bogged down by too much bad stuff happening in Vault. Gen V does not need characters from The Boys to be good. The university feels real, with different schools for different things and a competitive system for becoming top heroes. You'll be hooked right away, and it's a wild and imaginative ride.
This is way bigger than us. We need to make this right. This is your shot at real power.
Gen V succeeded at mixing college comedy, The Boys-style antics, and shocking moments. First episode's packed with action and shows us how these young heroes deal with their lives. You'll laugh, cringe, and wonder how this show gets away with so much. Episodes air on Prime Video every Friday. So if you like The Boys and you're looking for an outrageous, completely unhinged and entertaining show, you should give this a watch. Let us know what you think of the first episode down in the comment section below.